think we're good to go. CHESSBRAH Monday Show. Welcome everybody to another edition. This is going to be the last one for a while because we're going to get into the World Chess Championship mode soon. But we're still here as usual, and the same format. Just challenge me or Robin on chess.com. My username's Eric Hansen. Robin is
Kempsey, buddy. Kempsey.
I forgot you're not much of a notable player on chess.com, I think, so I'm used to other names like, recently Magnus and Naka. Robin, what did you think of that? Okay, I'm going to start off with a game.
Okay, let me follow you.
I'm going to start off with a game. I got a lot of challenges already, people ahead of time. Let's see, where are my challenges? Where did my challenges go?
I don't know, buddy. Maybe you're not such a noteworthy name. You definitely don't have a very creative nickname if it comes to that.
No, that's true. You know what, Robin? Can I ask you to go first?
Oh, absolutely. I've got lots of challenges.
You go first.
Let me start off, buddy.
Let me fix that screen, guys.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of Magnus recently, like you were saying. He's everywhere. He's not only playing the World Championship match. We had the match with Naka. He's everywhere.
I'm wearing a suit because I just like you guys so much. I feel the need to show off on stream. No, but seriously, I was going shopping today and I just came back. Also, I have a date right after the stream.
Ooh. Do you want to elaborate on that? Get the people going?
Nothing juicy, Robin. Nothing juicy over here.
Well, it says here we're a family-friendly stream, buddy. Just want you to know that.
What is that implying?
I'm not sure. I mean, family-friendly. Whatever your plans are. Anyway, guys,
about my intentions are always PG. They're always family-friendly. So I don't even think people want to know. They already know we're gonna watch a Walt Disney film and have some Fanta or Fruitopia.
Fruitopia?
Fruitopia, that's right.
What the heck is Fruitopia? Okay, so I'm gonna go f3, by the way. I'm putting some pressure on all these pawns here on the light squares on e4 and f5.
That's an interesting question. Am I Mormon? I am not Mormon, but I have relatives that are. I believe Robin is actually the same, right, Robin?
Yeah, I have Mormon relatives.
Yeah. Lots of Mormons in Western Canada. Very friendly people.
Yeah, that's where my family lives too, buddy. My Mormon family. Why are people asking that?
That was just a question, a random question.
Yeah, so I'm doing the boring thing where I'm playing up a pawn and trying to grind this out. Don't see why I can't take here. I do feel like I want to keep the bishops, but not at all costs.
Robin, how's your week been?
How's my week been? It's been pretty good. I just came out of exams and relaxing a little bit. I really enjoyed the match with Magnus and Naka. It was one of the highlights for me. Yeah, so we're racing, but I'm really faster this time. You know, Eric, I always feel that somehow a queen ending where even if you're like 2 pawns up or something like that, but the other guy has 1 passed pawn, I always get a little bit worried. Just because if you somehow are a little bit slower, then 1 passed pawn is generally enough to just generate all the counterplay you need, right?
Queen endgames are all about pass pawns. That's the number
Yeah,
one
so
thing.
I never like going for them. That's why I was actually thinking earlier not to change the bishops, but it didn't really have a good way out. But I guess it was totally winning, but I still don't like going for them so much if I don't have to. All right, next challenge.
Keep going, Robin.
Let me see. Let me get out of this.
What's up, Frozen Edge, ABR, Stud Muffin, Loca Person, NRAJH, TN Khan, Gabitsu, Surfiat, Harashiva, Iwuki. Lots of people in the chat. Make sure to ask questions, talk. Twice Nightly, Shachma, Pure Defiance, Anna, Tom Harper, Jack the Great. Shout out to everybody. Tayyip. Hey Johnny DJ. Am I going to play as well? I'm going to play later, yeah. I'm actually trying to figure out. My challenges all disappeared. I think I did something. So, Robin, you didn't do anything for Halloween, correct?
We don't really celebrate it over here. So no. We have parties, but I didn't go to any.
I'm pretty sure there's some parties in your place, yeah.
Actually, he has some compensation here. Not too much, but... Eric, what's the opening called that my opponent played?
The Elephant Gambit.
Oh.
That's what the chess.com thing says. King's Pawn opening, King's Knight, Elephant Gambit. An Elephant Gambit, I've seen you do
The
Walrus? No. Yeah, I've seen you do a few gambits. But Elephant Gambit, speaking of Elephant Gambit, Yasser was teaching us about S-chess, right? And there's elephants in S-chess. So we actually probably know the Elephant Gambit too.
What is this guy doing?
Yeah, for those who don't know, Yasser Sarawan was on our CHESSBRAH stream the other day, and he was teaching us about a variant he invented called Sarawan chess. So if you guys have any interest in chess variants, I highly recommend checking out that video. It's a very fun, new, or relatively unknown variant that opens up the possibilities a lot.
Man, I hate it when these guys are coming at me with all these sacks. This is my style. I don't like it when they play like me. But this is a bit too much. 2 pieces and there's still no real clear threats.
He doesn't have any pawns around your king, so it's very easy to anticipate Black's counterplay and stop it. Rooks and queens, very predictable. No knights and stuff and pawns. So guys, we just had Magnus Naka. I enjoyed the match. Actually, the CHESSBRAHs predicted it very accurately. I'd like to point out. I think Danny was one of the few personalities in chess predicting a Naka win. So,
oh really? He predicted a Naka win?
He predicted, I think, a Naka win by plus
very
something.
great.
So a suspicious prediction by Danny, and yeah. So cheering for the American.
I can understand that, but it's still a very bad prediction.
Yeah. What's up, Numeroid? Ooh, using that back rank.
Yes, using the back rank, and now trying to exchange those queens. This is one of the toughest games I've played against a 1500 player in a long time. So, you know, shout out to Twice Nightly 2. That was a pretty tough game. Oh, let's go back. Why is it that I have white in every single game? Did I just enable something in my
You're a principled European chess player. Solid with the black pieces, good with the white pieces.
I guess so, but I wasn't asking to only play white here.
Nobody wants to see your kings in.
I have good reason for that too.
I used to play music during these shows. Do you guys want to hear any music right now, or do you want to hear our voices? I'm open to
If you
music.
put it like
and
that, we all know
suggestions.
what they're gonna say, Eric.
Well, it's okay. It's okay to put on some music.
Yeah, so this ending is pretty bad for black because the king is exposed. And if I ever get in b3, bishop a3, that's really bad for him. I think I'm just gonna go knight c3 if he allows me to. He doesn't. So I'll check him to provoke f6 and then develop my bishop to d2. And now I'm threatening e4 with bishop b4 check.
Ooh.
So he does this.
Good move. Good
Normal.
move.
And how do I continue here?
It looks like it's a close race. People are about 50-50.
Are you talking politics?
No.
Okay.
I also thought that, but I could start a political discussion here, but I enjoy doing that, but I'll refrain.
Do Yasser and I like the same openings? No, I wouldn't say so.
No, Yasser's a very classical player. And not aggressive at all.
No, he's
The position
definitely not
absolutely
very.
requires it. Black left with an isolated pawn, and a bit of a loose king.
Still a loose king, and also the pawn on f6 is just really misplaced. So this is just blundering a piece, buddy. Okay, he resigned it. But already this position, after knight a5, it looks like he's losing at least a pawn. Because if he takes, bishop takes, then d5 falls, and no bueno. Alright, our buddy Halfard, and I'm having white again. This is getting a bit suspicious.
Is Chess.com planning to host more Super G and Blitz battles? I think it was a huge success for them, asks RM2K. I think they are planning on hosting it again next year. That's what it sounded like. I think Danny was very happy with the reception from the internet and the chess world. So I don't take it from me, but my impression
I think
is
so too.
that they're doing it for sure.
I think so too.
Chess.com, I think the idea is, it was just their first year. You almost never want to just host that event once. You're going to get more people will find out about it. It's a project that has to be, you have to give it a few years to grow. And the first year was already good. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be more and more Blitz battles. And Robin, you're up a piece again.
Yeah, Halvar, this guy, he plays really well sometimes, but he plays so often that he's bound to play poorly a couple times as well. So this seems to be one of those days.
Hola, Raul, Ernesto. Hey, D4. Rasta J, you can play, you gotta get in line though.
Yeah, don't fall for e5. as it happened in the game. That's the trick you
typical trick.
really, yeah, you really don't have to fall for that. Anyway, Eric, if we were talking about the match, I think you know, you're saying the CHESSBRAH predicted it really well, but I would like to say that I think I predicted it, you know, the very best out of all of us. I mean, predicting a Magnus win wasn't everything, you know. I even predicted that. Actually, I'm not even sure. I didn't check the score, but what was the final result in the bullet section?
+1 for Naka.
Exactly, +1 for Naka, and I said Naka will win the bullet section.
Okay, but it's not that hard to predict Naka will win the bullet section. Many people predicted that, so at least
But I
give a
said
score.
exactly. I said exactly. Magnus will dominate the blitz sections, and Naka will make a small comeback in the bullet section, but it will be like very, you know, not a big one.
Are you saying you deserve credit for betting what almost everyone did, which is Magnus has an
I
advantage in
didn't. I
the
didn't
blitz?
see any of you guys. I didn't see any of you guys go round per round. You know,
Because
you actually.
Fabiano
Actually,
did.
you actually predicted that Magnus would win the bullet as well.
I predicted. I thought he would squeak by
Oh,
every time
you
control.
predict that he... Yeah.
I predicted he'd squeak by every time control with a small win, so +1 and +2, but he was going to win the match comfortably. How could I predict that? Well, if you saw the bullet, Magnus can just win the final game. He was winning, and he just had to move his king around, and then we have an even bullet section. It was competitive. So I mean, it wasn't like Naka is way better in bullet. Definitely not the case. It's very competitive, and that means on one.
But
day
we
Naka
don't have that much like we don't see Magnus play bullet that much.
But in the Blitz battle, he actually did better than every other player in bullet.
Yeah, but I wasn't so impressed with his opponents. I think his opponents also underperformed a bit.
He beat Grishuk pretty badly.
Yeah, I didn't think Grishuk played very well for his standards in the bullet. Like he blundered a lot, and
Well, that's the thing.
like it wasn't enough evidence for me to think that why he would beat Naka. I mean, Naka would also beat Grishuk in bullet, so.
I mean, if you're just a betting guy, you would have done what you did, but then we all would have had the same prediction. It's very easy to say Naka will win the bullet and he'll lose in the blitz. That was the most common prediction. I was just getting out of the comfort zone and trying to give a different opinion.
It was a very strong prediction. I'd like to take credit.
But you have to actually give a score next time. That's actually predicting.
Actually, what was the final score in the Blitz ones?
I think.
Like, what was the margin?
I think it was
5, 6.
In the Blitz?
No. So the Blitz was even 7, maybe, or what?
No, he won by 4, I thought. So he was +5
in
the
total.
Blitz. I think he was +5 in the Blitz and -1 in the bullet.
So he won.
Robin, this is what you said in the comment. Magnus Carlsen, the world champion, will control the blitz portion with his vintage technical style and hold his own in the bullet section. A 2-1 in rounds and overall victory for Carlsen.
Isn't that very precise?
Not as precise as you just described it, because you just said he would hold his own, which is what I also predicted.
I mean,
-1 to me is holding your own.
I had like 3 lines. If you would have given me a score, I would have been right on the money, you know, but there was no score. Nobody did a score. Nobody did a score. What did I just do? Do you still think that Nakamura is the best challenger for Magnus in that battle?
You weren't impressed by Grishuk, but Grishuk is actually a really, really tough opponent for Magnus, tougher than Nakamura stylistically, as all their Blitz games kind of showed. The bullet one was the reason
Yeah,
why
but he
he
got
lost.
like I said, he got smashed in the bullet. Like he really
But Naka got
was good,
smashed
right?
in the Blitz, so
Yes,
it's
yes.
hard to say because if you're already smashed in the Blitz, I don't consider the bullet one that Magnus was actually already winning with like 15 minutes to go. It was very hard for him to lose the match. He was almost guaranteed to win. So losing that is not so significant when you already have built up such a large lead compared to, let's say, you're even after Blitz and it goes down to bullet. So it's it's really not clear who his. The thing with Fabiano Magnus is always, but in Blitz Fabiano would have to get better.
Blitz. Yeah, and Blitz.
Uh, I don't know, Robin. But yet Naka's not clearly the toughest challenge because Magnus won the Blitz +5, which
Well, maybe if they
there
would
wasn't a
start
lot
with
of tension
Bullet,
in the match.
maybe
That
if
was
they
the issue,
start,
right?
if they would reverse the order, maybe that would help Nakamura, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, you're right. If they reversed it, that would make it more interesting. But that would be mainly for Naka.
Yeah.
Also, Naka has an advantage in chess 960, right? The match would have been maybe even more
Actually,
one-sided.
he 2.5 out of 3 went there,
Something
right?
like that. He always wins the 960. He's very good at 960, though. I think he won mains in Germany once or twice when they used to hold
Yeah,
it.
that was the big tournament for it.
So it's like, yeah, the Blitz was not as strong part. Eric, I saw that you self-coached to Grandmaster without consulting a book. How did you learn positional concepts? Good question. I studied chess games. I printed them out, and I got open a chessboard, and I tried to analyze games. A lot of Karpov, for example. A lot of Karpov, and as I got stronger, I studied some modern players too. But I did study games. I picked Karpov because I think a straightforward positional player. But yeah, I did do game analysis. Now, if that time control, as everyone said, if there wasn't 1 second increment, that makes a big difference. But 1 second increment is a far different time control, and I'm not sure who would be a big challenge for Magnus. Magnus Carlsen this year can win every single event: the World Championship, the Online Championship, the World Blitz Championship, and World Blitz and Rapid. He could win every title. Another Queen endgame.
Yeah, the endgames are strong this time. All right. Vanishing Dragon.
What's up, Captain Morgan? So, Robin, I had a CHESSBRAH party on the weekend. For those who don't know about the CHESSBRAH parties, well, if I'm in a city near you, a lot of times you'll be invited. But you have to follow me on Twitter. And my Twitter is right below my webcam. And sometimes I post entertaining things. And I think I posted something funny over the weekend. I hosted a party. I co-hosted. The location was a friend's, who is an improving chess player, but hiding.
You're talking about the ratio post?
And we got a good turnout. We got about 15 lads, 15 energetic lads on Halloween Saturday. And oh, look at that! My date just canceled. That's happened 3 times. Okay, that's enough. I'm not gonna message. No, that's absolutely ridiculous. Okay.
It's the way it goes, buddy.
No, this is okay.
Now you have more time to spend with us playing chess. Playing chess with the lads.
So now, see, this is the cycle. Now I'm back to playing chess with the lads. So if you check out my Twitter post, we took a nice overhead shot. I'm actually in that. I'm close to the camera. We had about 15 boys, some beer, some blitz chess, wrestling. Not a single girl was seen. Not a single girl. And I thought there'd be about 40% females at the party because beverages were provided, snacks were provided. It was a really cool chess party, but not a single girl was seen. So that was interesting, though. It was really interesting because I was really expecting there
to be fans.
I just thought it'd be more balanced, but so if you guys like the CHESSBRAHs, you should definitely hit up a party, but don't expect females to be there. Because the first party we hosted, we hosted a party at Robin's place in the Netherlands. That was the first CHESSBRAH party. And there was also not a single female there. And in the end, almost every guy was shirtless. So what happens at a CHESSBRAH party stays at a CHESSBRAH party. But you know, this isn't coincidental, Robin. I remember when I was in junior high, some American guys made a YouTube video called Chess Club. Have you seen it?
No. Is it famous?
Yes, it is famous. It is famous because it's a parody of Fight Club. So it's the exact same thing
I
as
think
I
I
just
think
described.
I have seen it.
It's actually it's a very funny video actually. If you check it on YouTube, some American guys in their whatever junior high school chess club made a parody of Fight Club, and it's the same thing. Bunch of guys, sweaty.
It really is. It really is. It gets like that.
It really is like Fight Club, like Brad Pitt. So if that's your scene, you should visit our channel more. Join us in parties. We're all gonna get good at chess together. We're all gonna be bachelors together, and that's it.
And at some point, we're generally all shirtless together, as bad as that may sound.
Yes.
But you gotta experience that once. I mean, you gotta try it out before you judge.
Yeah, before you judge, people at the party had a lot of fun, and there was a few guys there who are new to chess, and they really enjoyed it. We're the #1 chess fraternity in the world, and girls are allowed.
Girls are allowed, but girls just don't show up. So if you're not into, if you don't want girls around. So this was actually a decent game. Once you get the queen for 2 pieces and a rook, if you're coordinated, that's just a pretty big material advantage. So that's basically what happened. All right. Okay, I'll just go on with the next challenge. A Canadian. I've been waiting for this moment. Play a European opening against him.
But two of my best parties that I've hosted, CHESSBRAH parties, have had like a 40% female ratio. So it's not like it really depends. It really varies. I actually have had a very good ratio before. That's true. It's better that no girls showed up than any girls. We got a really good vibe. Bro, let's play some chess.
Yeah, bro.
And if any girls were there, we would have had to have behaved politely and things like that. So I think that was interesting. Oh, Robin, I hate this opening. King's Indian attack is very dangerous, especially in
it's very annoying to play against. It's super annoying to play against.
I've lost a lot of games, even in classical chess, against it. You play the right moves as black, and you still get an uncomfortable position. White still gets some chances in initiative, and you always have to watch out for mates and whatnot. So the King's Indian attack is not a bad opening if you like attacking and avoiding the French.
Yeah, I also don't like my position here if he goes like d4. And then I kind of like, I guess I like that I can open it up now. Although I'm still not a big fan of my position. Let's see. d4 feels like it makes sense. Pretty much what he wants to do is exchange the dark square bishops.
Hello, Agent JL.
Little agent.
Little agent, yes.
Jeez, I dislike this position.
Yeah.
I dislike this position. What is my plan?
Robin is a King's Indian specialist. Why should the King's Indian attack be so different? Well, the opening is completely different. Where you put your pieces, Robin's not a... I mean, those openings aren't the same.
I'm not a defense specialist. I'm more of an attack specialist. And
you
it's
like
a very...
to checkmate, and in the King's Indian attack, you don't attack
No,
on the
you
King's
don't.
side. You try to
Yeah.
push your pawns on the Queen's side and try to like make a hole, but you don't go for, you don't even get close to your opponent's King.
No.
There aren't too many classical games to study in the opening. It's a harder opening actually. Arguably, King's Indian is already a very hard opening, but the King's Indian attack is, I mean, look at those dark squares, look at his pieces. It's just a much different setup from the King's Indian defense. I would take the King's Indian defense over this too.
Yeah, I would say King's Indian defense is easier to play for black, and King's Indian attack is easier to play for white.
Yeah, yeah. No, white's plan that he's supposed to do in the King's Indian attack, you can just almost play it automatically. You don't have to think a lot. It's very natural. And both sides do their own thing.
Now I do have a little bit of material up, which I'm planning to hold on to for now.
Hello, Dan Took and Mathemagically.
I think I'm losing some material. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm close though. Okay, still under control here. Looks like I got out of this.
You definitely got out of it. When the queens are off the board and...
Yeah, also 2 pawns is a little bit much.
But it's funny, you're up 2 pawns, but it's not as winning as most 2-pawn positions are because of the weak dark squares and the pawn on h6. And Blitz, just a very annoying opening. I always lose to Naka when he plays the King's Indian attack, so I don't play the French too much. When he gets the initiative and he gets those sort of attacking chances for free, he's very very deadly. So yeah, very annoying Blitz opening. White can play speculative chess and get away with it. I just got back from school. No, I just got back from shopping. I'm going to Serbia in a couple of days, and I want to dress well to, you know, to find my wife there.
Really?
No, well, I don't know. You seem shocked.
Oh, that's not a good move. Actually, I missed the knight d7 there. I almost got tricked. Yeah, like you said, even when I'm 2 pawns up, it's not so easy. Bottom line, in Blitz and in Blitz at least, the King's Indian attack is very annoying to face. So don't go for what I just did, because there White just gets like 100 moves that he knows he's supposed to play. And once he's played them, it's not that hard. Luckily, I'm getting like 90% whites here, so so I don't have to think about that too much.
Hello, mannered monkey.
See, this is supposed to be really quite bad, so how do I refute it?
Hello, BJH13. Amon's tournament in St. Louis is, I think, November 18th to 23rd. For those who want to say hello, I'm sure he'll talk about it in his Material Odds show next. He has a Grandmaster Norm tournament, and there's 3 high-profile ladies playing in the event. Robin, Tata
Really?
Rahamian, Nazi Paikidze Barnes, and Tanya Sachdev. And Amon
Wow,
has
what a
a
lineup.
poor score against females.
Ladies?
Statistically, far worse than it should be for his rating for a player of his caliber, and they're quite dangerous. I've only played Tanya and I didn't beat her. She held as black, and she got her second GM norm this year or something. So it's a tough field. It's a tough field.
What is Amon's current position, Eric? How many norms does he have, and how many does he need, and what's his rating?
Amon's current position is the same as 4 years ago, except a bit less rating-wise. So 1 GM norm, and he's 24.45. BJH says he's going out for Halloween as a chess bra. That's a fantastic comment by BJH. But I have to ask, how do you dress up as a chess bra?
Well,
I'm gonna set myself up for some really good insults. Guys, anybody can answer that question. How does one dress up as a chess bra for Halloween? What does that entail?
Here. Now you'll get it. Now you'll get it.
What's up, Benjamin and Mozart?
Is Mozart in the house as well?
Yeah, it says he is.
I'm always glad when Amadeus checks in. Alright, that's the first spawn of the game. And not the last.
That's right, MC Stolid. I put on a suit and I got stood up.
Jeez, yeah, that's actually a bit more rough.
Well,
How often would you say this happens that you get stood up?
No, it's this one. Robin, King I needs to deliver here. King I needs to deliver. That's the case.
I see. I'll send some more orders out.
No, she might be watching.
That's okay.
That's a message. Yes. Oh, ooh. I asked what was how do you dress up as a chess bra, and Ancient RO says going out with a picture of Alexandra instead of her in person.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Whoa.
That game. Asian JL.
Whoa.
In China.
Look at the rough comments, Robin. I'm not sure you get the same.
Did Eric get a job as a waiter?
Well, a good one is you dress up as a hamburger and blame your losses on it.
Wait. You dress up as a hamburger and blame your losses on it?
Yeah. That's what somebody suggested as a Halloween costume.
Huh, I wonder where he gets that from.
Oh man. You know, I noticed the more insults in the chat, the more people watching. People are like, hey, if you want to watch...
Yeah, it's an exponential thing,
hey,
yeah.
If you want to go to a stream where you can just insult the person streaming without any consequence, go to the CHESSBRAH Show. You don't have to know chess, you can just insult the guy in a suit. And it seems like that's exactly what's happening. I'm getting ganged up on. And that's actually why I'm here. I'm here to take the hits. As long, Robin, you keep playing. I'm actually going to handle the crowd. Yeah, what's up?
Hey guys,
WCN days. Yes,
I just
Perkman.
wanted to say, Eric, that what Asian JL played is actually not that bad, but you shouldn't be going rook e8. You should let white play e4, e5 there, and just go like b6, bishop b7, and let white capture the center. It's not that.
That's right. There's a GM who plays for Canada, Anton Kovalyov, who's really good at that opening. If you want to look at the Catalan for the black side, he plays that exact variation where you let e4, e5 happen, and play a knight e8, knight c7.
Exactly.
But this way, it's there's no time to play b6, bishop b7 because knight e5 is a double.
Wear polo shirts, carry around half-eaten hamburgers, and speak with a bad Dutch accent. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I can put on a little bit of HVOB. A little bit.
A little bit. Just a little.
HVOB live from the boiler room in Vienna.
Where can I study and learn tactics? By watching the CHESSBRAH Show. That's one of the ways. You can also use a tactics trainer if you want to be less innovative.
Guys, let me know how the music volume is. I'm testing this out. I hope it's not too annoying. It's probably the favorite boiler room of our viewers. So it's not. I'm not playing techno. Robin, tell the people what we did less than 2 weeks ago, man.
Yeah, we went to a techno festival in Amsterdam, Awakenings, to see Pan Pot and Joseph Capriati, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. And Mr. Bigfoot also joined us for, I think most people here know who Bigfoot is. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Here we got a case. Good knight on d6, good bishop on g2, bad bishop on d7.
Also, I think I might have blundered knight c3. I couldn't really tell what happened there.
You did, but your position would have still been okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, tactics. Hello, Michael Lee. Awakenings.
Ooh, those
Awakenings.
pawns.
What a fantastic festival. Robin, he came here to Montreal and I was too tired, too jet lagged to make it. But
Really?
Apparently he played for 14 hours in a row.
14?
That's
incredible.
That's incredible. It was all night apparently.
It was a solo show?
Yep. Do you guys wear any CHESSBRAH merchandise out in public? Yeah. I'm gonna be taking my a CHESSBRAH hoodie to Serbia.
In public? You want to test out the Balkan first?
The Balkan region, yeah. Well,
See how
I've actually been to the Balkans before. I'd rather not test it again. Can I make CHESSBRAH merchandise with the chess.com CHESSBRAH logo? Do you like the... Well, it's a nice logo that Michael from chess.com made.
Absolutely, yeah. My favorite shirt is the one with all the colors. Like a lot of the colors. It's light. Cabrit. I just got aborted.
BJH said he's wearing CHESSBRAH clothing right now and it's only a little bit embarrassing.
I mean, he missed knight c3. I also did, but otherwise it wasn't so bad. It's just not a very good opening for him. Okay, guys, I don't like it when people challenge me and then just leave.
Okay, since this is the last stream before, or actually the last CHESSBRAH Monday for a month, I'd like to ask the crowd, who do you guys think is going to win in the next UFC with Conor McGregor and Eddie Alvarez, which is in less than 2 weeks, and that's going to be during the Chess World Championship, but that's actually a big event. It's going to be in New York at the same time. Also, you guys can also comment on the middleweight championship between Thompson and Woodley.
Do you think Magnus or Karyakin enjoys UFC? I think neither of them are like really...
Karyakin was at a Miami Heat game last night. That's very cool, huh?
Yeah, that's cool. But like basketball and like soccer...
Magnus watches and goes to a lot of basketball games. UFC, I don't think they do. Not many chess players do. I mean, high-level chess players. But I could definitely see Magnus going to a UFC.
Yeah, he likes any sporting
He
event.
seems to like, yeah, a lot of sports.
It's a weird position I have going on. Got the two bishops, a little bit weakened, and he's gonna play bishop f1 and g3. No, I still kind of like my position.
What's up, Glenny? 1010. The Chess World Championship. Rob and I are going to do preview shows here on chess.com. 3 preview shows.
Yes, a
3
big
hours,
series.
3 hours worth of previewing Sergey Karyakin against Magnus Carlsen before the match. The match starts November 11th and it goes until November 29th. The schedule is, yeah, well, watch our preview shows. But those are the dates.
So against the knights, you just want to take a lot of space and
you don't
get
give
away
the-
with
If
it.
you don't give the knights an outpost, then they're always going to be a bit loose. Especially some long range artillery, like bishops. So here the knights are active, but we're not really good yet. And yeah, queen e8. The preview show, we're going to announce it. Things were quite busy because of the chess.com Blitz battle, so we need to find a time this week, Robin. Or we need
Yep.
to do our first preview show 2 hours long. We need to, yeah, we do need to sort that out to hype it up.
Absolutely.
Can you do it on Wednesday?
On Wednesday?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Hold on,
Wednesdays-
guys. I'm just concentrated right now because I'm starting to push these pawns slowly but surely.
You're
And
gonna push. Keep pushing.
I'm just gonna keep... I have to be a bit careful that he doesn't threaten to just take now.
I'm wearing
Also-
a CHESSBRAH shirt for my 12th anniversary with my wife. Wow.
Wow.
You know how to get in our good books.
That makes my day.
Apparently, Manor Monkey wore a CHESSBRAH shirt to his first ever date this past weekend.
Mannered Monkey had a date? Man, things are getting crazier and crazier over here.
That's what I heard.
Can he elaborate a little bit? Like, people are going on a lot of dates nowadays. You're going on... Well, you were supposed to go on dates.
No dates over here. I'm
No
hosting
dates for
CHESSBRAH
you.
parties with 100% male representation.
Maybe she watched the stream and she saw that you're not wearing any CHESSBRAH clothing, so she was like, ah, whatever. Did you consider that?
I didn't consider that.
Oh, I see a bishop checking in on b2.
Checking in, waving. Bishop waving on b2.
Yeah, so that's how you play with the bishops, kids. Nice, my opponent says with a Russian smiley. Thanks. Eric, you used to
I
you
used to
a
use
lot
the
of
Russian.
Russian
That's
smileys
right.
back in the day.
I used to use Russian Facebook and chat with girls, pen pals, and yes.
But the thing with the Russians, they don't actually, the smileys don't have
That's
eyes.
right, that's right.
They just have the smile.
It's very cute.
It's cute, huh? It is cute.
Da.
James Fisher.
Krasivaya. Smiley.
French. Eric, as an opening expert, what is the Winauer French named after? What is Winauer? Because you played this opening for a while.
Isn't Winauer okay? Isn't it named after a player just like everyone, or no?
I don't think that's a player. I think it's like.
It is. It is. I just
Is
checked.
it?
Yes. Simon Winauer was a leading chess player who won the German championship and the opening.
Oh, he was
named-
German? He wasn't even French?
Well, he was a Polish Jew who won the German chess championships in 1883.
Oh, wow.
And the Winauer is named after him. Almost every opening is named after. I mean, unless it's called the French or the Dutch or something, but it's a safe bet. It's some guy's last name. What's the Van Kampen?
The Van Kampen?
Yeah.
It's still under construction, buddy.
Would you like an opening to be named after you by the time you're done your career?
Well, it's very hard nowadays to get that, but of course, yeah. I think that's one of the coolest ways to leave your mark on the game.
I agree. I agree.
Like, I'm very jealous of Sveshnikov,
That's
who
right.
is, alive and kicking, still playing tournaments, and he developed one of the most awesome openings. And plays it. Like, he plays the Sveshnikov sometimes. Which is, yeah, I mean, that's just awesome.
I played his son at the Olympiad, and his son was afraid to play the Sveshnikov against me because I'm a renowned theoretician in those lines. I'm very dangerous. Yes.
Can you repeat that?
I played the son of Sveshnikov at the Olympiad, and he did not play the Sveshnikov against me. And I'd like to think the reason why, Robin, is because I'm a leading expert in the Sveshnikov, the theory there. My Canadian style has posed a lot of difficulty to the Russian chess community.
What are you talking about, man?
A lot of my moves confuse them.
A lot of what you're saying confuses me as well.
So he didn't play the opening. Doesn't that say something?
I don't know about Sveshnikov's son. I don't know him very well. I wanna get my rook in, so I'm gonna go king and rook h8. Bishop g5 check, I don't care. I'm playing f6, which I anyway kind of want to do.
f6, king f7, rook h8.
I really like what's going on though, Eric, because I'm not winning any easy games. Like, relatively. I mean, people aren't blundering a lot or just throwing.
Useful 55. Eric, one time I met you at Khanty-Mansiysk. You met me in Khanty-Mansiysk? Really? Were you a volunteer with the tournament? Or...
Or your chess groupie?
I had a nice time in Khanty-Mansiysk. I didn't meet that many people, but the people were very friendly.
Wait, have you been once or twice?
I've only been once. That's a small world. I was 19 years old and flying across the world to lose to Vugar Gashimov.
Who do you think I am going on a date? I would never go on a date. That's what I thought. Manic Monkey clearing things up for all of us. Alright. Not a bad game, Jay Fisher. Let's see. Dr. Vegas. From Bulgaria. I've never seen knight c3 here before. This is very confusing. B4, wow. It's quite a
Happy
move.
Halloween to you as well, Russell Reith.
B4 is a strange move.
You just have a pleasant pawn structure there, Robin.
I do have a very pleasant
You
pawn
have like
structure.
a super version of the Slav. Queen's Gambit accepted or something. Yeah.
I don't even know what to compare it to, but it's really bad for black. For white. Especially because the knight on c3 cannot really get away. You just go like knight d1 or something. No, e4 is hanging. Opening disaster. So what I was trying to do is just play a6, b5 and kind of pretend that I might still do a peerage, but then I went e6 instead. And I don't know if it was any good, but knight c3 doesn't really make sense if you're if you want to play e4 anyway.
Eric, why does Magnus look miserable even after winning? I don't get it. Magnus, I don't know. I'm sure he's happy with the result, but his expressions don't match how he feels a lot. When he's speaking in English, he's not as animated as he is, I think, in Norwegian. So he often looks bored. He looks bored, but he is a cheerful guy. He's not like he's not as depressed as you might interpret him looking during games, which is totally fair. When you look at his expression, he really looks bored. But I think that's just Magnus. But Scandinavians are not as,
They're not as animated in general.
Not as animated.
They're not very emotional people.
Yeah, they're not as emotional usually. You can make the argument, not in my experience, the girls are much colder. But like, it's just different. Oh, Robin, you just hung your queen.
Oh!
Bishop e5, yeah!
I was so curious what you're gonna say about Scandinavian girls that
Beat the duchy. Let's go, Dr. Vegas.
Man, okay, you really planned this. You're talking about Scandinavian girls to distract me. It's not gonna.
Down goes Kempsey.
That was a very, very nasty planned attack.
You had such a good opening for once, and look at this.
No, I just literally forgot that my queen is attack. I wanted to go queen c5 there instead when I'm just winning, but you started talking about Scandinavian girls, and I got very confused. You're talking about cold-hearted Scandinavian girls, and I was just very curious what's about to happen.
Magnus cracks a lot of jokes. He's a playful guy, but he does his own thing, So if he's feeling good, it really depends, but he's not as bored as he looks. I think he quite enjoyed beating Nakamura, wouldn't you say? That's among the top things.
I do think it's the case.
On a chess list, it must be one of the top things for him, because somehow it's more satisfying to beat somebody who wants to beat you really badly and has a strong character. By the way, Robin's gonna win this game. Cheveningen, thank you. I dressed up for a date, and it turns out my date is not with a female, but it's with you guys. And that's fine, no regrets. It's just like the CHESSBRAH party. Boys, boys, boys. Robin, make a few more nasty moves. It's funny, this position's very easy to play for black. You got solid knight, you got the c file, and you got pressure on the c2 pawn. It's very easy to... Even though you're down a queen, it doesn't feel like it. You see Robin's even pushing his pawns. He's gonna push again. Are there any good Scandinavians besides Magnus? I'm Swedish and I have no clue. Actually, a friend of ours is a top Swedish player. Very nice guy, Nils Grandelius. Very exciting player and a very strong player. So, you Swedes.
Well, I mean, Jan Ludwig Hammer is also pretty strong. Let's give him a little bit of credit for once.
If we go for
poor guy.
top Scandinavian players, we'd go probably Peter Hein, number 2, as well.
Peter Heine as well from Denmark.
He was, I think, the leading Scandinavian player for many years before he kind of stopped playing.
I was so lucky to get a blockading position after I blundered my queen. It was like the very best scenario you can get, having only like a piece and a pawn for a queen. Because it was lost.
Yeah, I can play a little bit here, Robin. I'll play a little bit, but
okay, play a little bit.
I can't access my challenges, and I think it's because something's wrong. Yeah, Hammer's strong. Okay.
Let's see.
Good luck, King Kong Hari. Guys, send me challenges. For some reason, I can't access my challenges. I don't know what's going on. Scandinavia has many strong players. First fight, none of us have. Let's play C3 and D4.
Wow, a lot of people talking about politics as well here. I'm gonna stay away from that for now.
Robin,
Eric, if you were a chess grandmaster, what would you be doing career-wise?
Are you an Ajax fan?
I suppose, yeah. I mean, I'm really not a big football guy anymore, but if I support anyone, it's Ajax. I just like to watch the Nation Cups.
If I wasn't playing chess, yeah.
Is numeroid actually Swedish?
No.
Or dat finns vissa spelare från Sverige jak tror. Tell me how that pronunciation was.
I'm not really besides chess, something business related, and I am doing stuff like that right now. So I've always been interested in all sorts of business.
Actually, right now you look to me like a guy who would be selling cars.
No,
like you have
insulting me.
You have the big mouth, like you like to talk a lot.
You're a
sell
car?
The car.
I look like I'm selling cars?
I mean, a lot of successful people started off selling cars.
A Kia dealership or something? No, that's insulting.
IKEA dealership? Is that what you said?
A Kia.
Oh.
They're not really nice cars. That's insulting, Robin. I think I'm overdressed for a car salesman.
I'm getting mixed signals over here. Was it good or not? Sounds like you were really drunk, Robin.
You insulted me.
Some people are learning Swedish for fun. I think everyone knows what your motive is if you're learning Swedish for fun. Eric, there's nothing wrong with selling cars. It takes quite some skill.
I look like I'm selling... No.
Like you're trying to sell people things.
By the way, guys, I just want to remind everybody that Trailer Park Boys just released something on Netflix. It's very funny.
I can't wait to watch it so soon.
For those who don't know, Trailer Park Boys is the best Canadian show out there. It's Canada's best export. I love it. There's a lot of influence on Trailer Park Boys, on the CHESSBRAH channel from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff we're saying is based on Trailer Park Boys. Why would you go C4, buddy?
Because
shut down your own knight.
I know. He's not gonna play A6 though.
Wasn't knight C4 the move that was called for? I don't know if it was good, but it was
called for, and it's good. It's good. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know why I didn't do it. But you know what? It's gonna pay off.
It will work out.
Okay, let's have some fun.
People are learning Swedish to get free education. Yeah, that's possible.
Netflix, Trailer Park Boys. You will enjoy it.
Ooh, this is what he wanted.
Yeah.
Queen to G6.
Queen E2.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, it's very bad. Probably.
Eric looks like a young 007. That's the type of comment that gets you a game, Michael Lee. So come here, send me a challenge. That's what I like to hear.
Looks like a very young 007, seriously. What kind of 007s have you been watching?
What do you mean? If I look like a car salesman, then so does Daniel Craig.
Okay.
Let's trade everything off. Let's mess up his pawn structure. And he resigned. Good game.
It was a nice game. It was a nice game.
Halvard HF, good luck.
Eric, speaking of James Bond, did you watch the latest James Bond? The
I watch
Spectre?
I watch every single James Bond right when it comes out.
What did you think about it?
I have been disappointed with. I've been disappointed with almost every Daniel Craig James Bond except for Casino. But I'll say that I like James Bond, so I love the movies anyways. But if I'm being objective, they were underwhelming because I had very high expectations.
Wait, you don't like any of them since Casino Royale?
I liked them, but they were below my expectations. Yeah, I didn't.
I thought Skyfall was good. I just thought Spectre was like horrible. I thought it was really bad. I don't know why people were still relatively positive about it. I thought it was really, really bad for standards. Very cliche, like nothing new. Action wasn't as good as Skyfall. Eric, okay.
Eric looks like the second of Boris
Second
Gelfand.
of Boris Gelfand, yeah.
Which, I don't think so. I know the seconds of Boris Gelfand.
I also know, so I have no idea how you can get to that conclusion.
I've been asked a lot of things, but nobody's asked if I'm Jewish before. And Boris Gelfand, almost all of his seconds are from Israel. That's not.
Yeah.
People ask me what I am, Peruvian or something, but not.
Eric looks like the combo of Ding Liren and MDL.
You're having fun here, and
keep them coming. I really like these.
A girl just canceled a date with me, and you're piling on. It's like American football. I have the football. I got tackled by a big linebacker, and even though I'm already down on the ground, you decided to jump on the pile.
Exactly.
You decided to jump with your belly first.
Just add some weight, and some weight.
With your belly first, right on top. That's what you think is amusing.
Right, pirate booty. That's right. Do you like Pannekuchen with Appelstroop? Yeah, sure. I do.
I'm gonna play G5 and Knight D5. I'm down on pawn if he takes on F4, but the E file plus I'm way ahead in development. Yeah, Skyfall was a bit short for me for a Bond movie. The movie itself isn't bad. I wish it was a lot longer. It was like 40 minutes shorter than Casino Royale. But the most recent one was the worst. Yes.
Eric, I have a question. On your average date, right? You bring, like, you talk about chess pretty quickly, I imagine. Like it gets thrown out there within like 10 minutes.
The girls always ask. I don't bring it up.
Okay.
Depending though. My Tinder says that I'm
I have a question for you, Eric. Have you ever had a date where you pretty much only talked about the girl's life or whatever she was?
Because all the time they're ranting about schoolwork and stuff. Yeah, all the time.
Really? Where they only talk about themselves?
Yep.
Oh wow. I was almost sure you were gonna say no.
No, it's happened before because.
Where they only talk about where you don't even get mention chats.
Is to just talk. They want to rant or they want to let something out and talk and have somebody to talk to. So that sometimes could happen.
Jeez, that sounds horrible.
No, I've had decent dates for the most part.
That's not a date, that's therapy for them. Redwood Coast says. I'd agree, that sounds like a pretty bad date. That doesn't sound good. Eric's such a nice guy to pull up with those kind of things. Eric, on average, how many girls...
Why are we talking about meeting girls? I already established CHESSBRAH parties are almost only guys. We're just guys. I don't
That's true.
involve myself with...
A lot of shirtless guys, yeah.
A lot of shirtless guys,
like
and
Fight
I'm
Club.
fine with them.
But the thing is, if we really want to be like Fight Club, we should be talking less about the CHESSBRAH parties. It should be word of mouth between members, and it should be very careful who we let in. So right now, we're still a little bit of a... you know, like a Ricky's backyard kind of club, if you know what I mean. But we'll get there. We'll make it more high end. We're still accumulating numbers.
What's up, Fake NMC and Eliminate 23 NMs? What's up?
What are the body requirements for a CHESSBRAH party? It really depends on where you are in the world. I would say that in Netherlands, there's a lot of lanky fellas at a CHESSBRAH party. There is not really any body requirements, but like guys like Bigfoot really set the tone. So you have a really lanky, tall guy like Bigfoot around, that's also gonna attract a certain crowd.
But Robin, before you continue, somebody said, I can't take a man in a pink shirt talking about Fight Club seriously. How do you respond to that?
I think Pink, you know, if you're still hating on Pink, then you're really living in the past. Pink has been accepted for a long time by now. I don't take those kind of comments seriously anymore. You know, everyone should wear pink once in a while. It's one of the colors. Eric, are you gonna play F5? Like, come back and play F5? You're really thinking over here, okay.
Is that really what I should be doing?
I don't know, I would do it almost instantly just because I play like...
H5, F5, he takes?
He takes?
Take on D5, and then F4?
Yes.
Because I'm worried about Queen A4 and Bishop H3 stuff, but...
You gotta, I mean, if you want to create some play, it seems like a good way. I mean, Bishop H3, you can still go G6, you haven't really or F4 and just go for it. It's the most interesting way to play.
Jeez. I'm gonna play a bad move instead.
Oh, trying to equalize. Am I wearing khakis? No. I don't really wear khakis.
I don't wear khakis. I don't own khakis.
They're a little bit... No, that's not my style. That's not really my style.
Why are there so many players from the Philippines? The Philippines is a chess country. Even former world champion Vishy Anand got good at chess in the Philippines. It's Big
Rob-
chess country.
Do you have any recent comments on the recent docs? What's docs? DOX. Is he talking about DDoS attacks? Because I know a lot about DDoS attacks.
Ooh,
but
B5. What do you think of that move, pal?
that's a nice move. Yeah, I do like that move. Be careful. Yeah, that's fine. It's under control. Eric with a slightly better position. Maybe much better. Probably much better.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's play 96 next move, boys. That's a pawn. That's a pawn for the boys.
That's a pawn for the boys, yeah. A few pawns in the back.
Okay, I'm actually gonna play bishop takes because I don't like rook takes and knight there. Okay.
Yeah, I know a lot about botnets and DDoS attacks because last time we got I mean I had to host, and of course when I do something, people are gonna try and DDoS me. That's just the way it goes. That's a challenge, and yeah, there was a lot of confusion last time. So you know, but just just trying out some botnets, but. I've got my guys, my server is being hosted through Google, and like it's under control now. What am I studying? I do business undergrad. Do you guys own a chessboard, and where do you play chess more, online or over the board? Everyone plays more chess online. And we do own chessboards, yeah.
F6,
but I would say you very rarely use a chessboard unless there's a CHESSBRAH party. Robin, do you have a burger being delivered tonight? Actually,
the knight's trapped. The knight's trapped.
Yeah, she's trapped.
Woo!
Are you gonna take it? Oh, I thought you were gonna leave it on. Let it be trapped.
For sure. Oh, you're right. That was an improvement by Kempsey.
There's always cheaters online. How do you deal with that? Well, you beat them once they get low on time. That's actually one of the few ways to do it. And then they get kicked off the server.
Push. Check. Check. Bring my king.
How many credits have I completed in my undergrad? Well, I started last year, so I'm almost halfway. It's 3 years here, so I'm in my second year. Just SWS. That really depends on the person. Depends on how talented you are, buddy. It could normally it should take you a few years to say the least. 1500 to 2200. Why is Eric in a suit? Because he wanted to go on a date, but he's not going on a date anymore. Eric, are you thinking about just going to one of the coffee shops?
Yeah, I'm considering to go to a coffee shop and just sit there and look.
And drink an espresso and just like look around and see if there's any McGill girls like, studying and willing to take a break or something. Have a chat.
That's correct. And Robin, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't seem to access challenges right now. I don't know.
Are you in your Are you closing your board once you're done playing?
Which tab is it? My memory is really bad. They're not popping up or something.
At the left top, like on the top right of the board, there should be a little tab that you should close your board, and then the challenges should pop up again.
Under which area?
Well, it's a good question because I just closed them, but basically next to play in tournaments.
Well, I closed the board.
People, can you send Eric challenges? I think you're not getting challenges. That's the thing, buddy. There's not a lot of demand right now, huh?
What's wrong?
But yeah, guys, I mean, if you want to ask me questions about blockchains or DDoS attacks or, you know, other technical stuff, I'm always down, you know, always ready to lecture. That's why I'm on the CHESSBRAH Show. Eric, have you started a game?
Yes.
All right. Uh-huh. White's playing an opening that I like. Long castle. That's very ballsy play. Ooh. Don't throw in a4 when you know, don't just... Gotta move that queen first. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Ooh. I can foresee rook e8 in the future. Oh. Okay.
There we go.
It didn't even have to happen.
There we go. Good game. Small Zappa. Not a good game, actually. You better check that game. Make sure you don't lose to me next time that quickly. We want some progress from the challengers. Already Jeff is an example. He's a minion who's been improving, and every show he challenges us and improves. You guys should have this show on your calendar. Every 2 weeks, I want to see some improvement. You guys challenge us, we'll accept it. And I can remember my games from 2 weeks ago. I can tell.
Guys, blocking IP headers just doesn't prevent DDoS on that skill, like the people in the chat are saying. You know. You need a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. You need, you know, backup servers, and I'm just saying something, by the way, guys. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Good luck, FM Jumpas from Brazil. Okay, let's play D4.
Can people become good at chess without playing in real life? Yeah, I really think they can become very good. But of course, that will be good at internet chess. I mean, you can play internet chess for a very long time and then show up at a tournament and nail it, basically. But to be really good, you do need a little bit of practice over the board, because after all, it's a different game. Also, you're not going to play long games online, like real classical chess. So you still need... you still at some point need to get that experience, but you can come a long way playing online only.
Okay, so I think we're playing theory here, the typical structure.
Well, right now Eric is playing Kappa Overload.
What? What? My opponent's name is Jumbas.
Yep, that's right, Jumbas.
What did you say, Kappa Overload?
Oh no, I'm talking about someone in the chat.
Oh.
Eric, speaking of Disney movies that you were planning to watch on your date, what's your favorite Disney movie? Do you have one? Is it the one with the... Is it the one with Pocahontas?
Pocahontas? No.
Yep.
What Up Your Dog says is back over 2100. That means you should subscribe to our channel. So congrats, but I expect a subscription. Disney movie. I have to look. Are there any good?
Beep beep beep. Yeah, that's the case. Eric and I are actually almost just as tall. I'm a bit taller. Eric, how tall are you? 6'3"?
6'2".
6'2", and I'm 6'4".
I don't have any advantage. Okay, I'll play this out.
Eric is a giraffe. Eric, the plan that you're about to execute, by who was that introduced? And how did that player influence your chess?
I don't know. What I'm doing.
What did you just play?
Robin, if I go b4, he takes and plays b5.
Well, you just had to do it because it's instructive, okay? But I agree. That's how he should play, and it looks nice for black. I like how the Canadian is thinking out of the box. That's good.
I think I did.
But I actually wrote about guys. I wrote about this type of position.
Yeah, the game against Keith Arkell. I know the Carlsbad structure, of course.
Let me tell the good people that are watching the show that in the Carlsbad structure, which is basically white pawn e3 d4, black pawn c6 d5, having exchange c takes d5, e takes d5. The best square on the board for the black knight is pretty much d6 because it defends b7. And it pretty much looks at any other side of the board wherever something's happening. So right now, Eric's dream is to get the knight to c5 to put more pressure on b7, but really the knight is doing a great job just keeping it together there for black. So this is quite instructive.
Doing an exchange sack here, Robin. Knight a3 doesn't work because 97's with tempo. Hitting his next knight. Well, actually, I would just move my queen away. Never mind. Where does he put his queen? If it goes to d6, I take on b7 with tempo. If it goes to e7, I take with tempo. He's going there.
It looks like the right square.
It looks like the right square.
Very interesting game. I'm 21, eliminate.
It's not clear what I do here, so I'm gonna play position.
Turning 22 soon. Next month. This month. November.
I'm sacrificing an exchange. Yes, I don't know what else to do.
How come men don't wear heels? I'm glad that people are asking some relevant philosophical questions over here. That's also important.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a bit of a pity though. That was a very. It was
well,
not
he played the middle game correctly, and how do you do that? You study the classics. The theory hasn't changed much in the last 80 years in this opening. You study Alakine, Capablanca, Knight on these. Play like the top players in the world by studying those games.
Women in heels are scary when they out height. Is that how you say it? Out height you? Is that even a word? Out height you. When I was in high school, I had a girlfriend who was like 184 or 185, I think. How much is that in American
6'1"
numbers? Huh?
6'1".
6'1", and she would wear some of the biggest heels ever. So she would be like 6'5" with heels. Those were scary days.
I was about to play Queen e7 here. I almost moved it.
Let me see what's going on, buddy. Wait, you didn't go Queen e7?
Am I supposed to do that first?
Of course you're first supposed to play Queen e7 because now he can just develop the bishop to d3. It's Queen e7, Queen e2, and then you have the choice of bishop a6 or knight
Robin,
b6.
I couldn't stop bishop d3. Look at the move order. What? I played knight d6.
Knight d5. Instead of knight d5, you're supposed to go Queen e7.
That's right. No, that's right.
It's the main line, buddy. It's okay. It will be interesting to see how bad this is. It's
Why is
probably
it
not
so
even-
bad? I'm playing d5 next.
It's a good question, actually. Maybe he misplayed it already.
But if I want to play my d5, my queen is better on the square it is, right?
No, the queen is definitely better on d8, but question is how much worse you are here. You're probably slightly worse in this position, but it doesn't look that bad.
Will you be participating in growing a mustache through November to support testicular cancer? Robin and Eric. We'd like to support that.
I'm definitely growing some stuff on my face recently. Yeah.
Yeah, Robin,
I will continue to do so in November.
But we may have to stop that at a certain point.
That's true. We might at least do some work on it somewhere in the middle of November, but. Is Robin wasted? A bit wasted. Not really. You have to start fresh, Robin? No, I don't think you have to start fresh.
I'm gonna play rook b8. I'm expecting bishop e3, rook a to d1. I'm gonna play rook b8, queen e6.
Eliminate. I studied openings day and night, which I don't know if it's the right way to do it. The more I learn about chess now, the less I think it's the right way. But I only studied openings and I read My Great Predecessors by Kasparov, and studied that in a lot of depth. That's definitely something you should do. I don't know about the openings. I would still do loads of openings, but that's just because that's how I got coached and that's how I learned to work on chess.
I like my triple pawns. I just like to let people know. I don't have a date tonight, but I have triple pawns, and I'm happy to share.
Yeah, I would have liked White's position before he did this.
I would have liked my date before she canceled.
That's a fair statement.
I could even push that pawn, but I'm gonna take her easy tonight.
How many hours a day? I would say like 4. 3 to 4. When I was in high school. When I got out of high school, it was much more. And with high school,
pretty
I mean
looking
like,
position.
From like age 14 to 17, 18.
You see, I turned those triple pawns into something.
Buddy, I wish, you know, if you could handle your dates as well as you can handle those triple pawns, you have a bright future ahead of you, buddy. I mean, that's clear.
Why did she cancel? Okay, I'll read out the text message, but as long as you promise not to laugh, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I have to make dinner and my lunch for tomorrow and make sure I'm ready for my day. So I'm pretty stressed out. I have to make dinner and my lunch for tomorrow. It's her first day of work at a new job. So it looks like she has to.
She was stressed out because she had to make dinner and lunch for the next day.
Yes, and she had to make sure she was ready. Ready for that. Robin, when was
Wait, seriously, did she say she's stressed out because she has to cook herself dinner and lunch?
To be fair, she said she could still go out for one beer. But I'm not a one beer kind of guy, am I, Robin?
No, you're not really a one beer kind of guy.
There we go.
Yeah.
She didn't cancel. No. Before people jump on that bandwagon, I can still do a beer. But
Wait, she said beer?
yes, she could go for 1 beer.
Wait. How do we feel about girls that drink beer in general?
It's very common in Canada, probably the US.
Really? I mean, I guess it's sort of common
When
in
I was in
Netherlands.
Netherlands, the girls were drinking beer like crazy.
Yeah, but you still have a lot of girls who mostly drink wine.
Oh, wine, sure, but beer's, I think, That is such a bad excuse, I'm not gonna laugh and actually feel bad for you. Thank you.
I just wanted to say, guys, that instead of queen b3, white's supposed to play rook h2 and bishop e3 in this line, and it's actually quite
It's
good
an
for
interesting
white.
one, yeah. That's what, that was played at the Olympiad.
Well, guys, I don't know. I personally, I don't like. I guess that's just a bit of a different. I mean, Dutch girls also drink beer. That's true, but I personally,
I'm gonna try this variation.
I like it
don't
when
know
girls
something.
drink wine.
I think he's gonna take with a knight, right? Then I'm gonna take and play bishop c5. We're getting good numbers because of people laughing at me. That's definitely an interesting tactic there.
No, it's not that I dislike girls who drink beer. I like girls who drink beer. I just say that if you go for like a date, I would expect the girl to drink wine. I think that beer is very, I don't know.
University girls like to drink.
I would
wine.
find it strange if a girl would order.
Robin, if you're going to date
It
with a
depends
girl,
on
wine
what
is a bit romantic. For even you with maybe a rum coke or something, but wine is a bit romantic. Would you say for like?
Yeah,
casual-
sure, but then some kind of cocktail or something, you know. I just think beer is not very classy on a date. But I mean, a date doesn't have to be classy. That's also true. I like girls with a nice names. I'm insanely sexist.
Well, I'm not sure I played this correctly. I think I'm gonna pull my bishop out. I'm gonna pull my bishop out. I'm gonna.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm gonna pull my bishop out of the situation, and that's advice for everybody.
Oh, you're pulling it all the way to that side of the board?
Yes.
But that's a long way. Like, there's not even a square. Wait, I
Well,
don't understand what you're doing.
You don't understand what I'm doing? I'm just gonna. Okay.
No, I understand what you're doing. I just don't understand why it's you call it pulling your bishop out. What bishop?
Well, Robin, I'll leave that for you to interpret. What pulling your bishop out means.
I like a girl who shoots with.
It's possible. I should have played something else there, but I had an idea.
Are you okay with girls who smoke?
This was
Yeah,
my,
I'm sort of okay with that.
this was
I'm
my
fine.
idea, guys. I'm not sure
I don't mind it.
how decent it is.
I live close to France, guys.
Take bishop a4, rook c.
I like wine. I like, I don't mind tobacco so much.
Okay, I think I can push this position a little.
No, smoking is definitely not a -5. I think that's a bit rough. You can definitely give it a minus, but -5 is a lot on a scale out of 10. Are all Canadian girls drunk? Not in my experience, no.
What? Actually, in your experience, you'd have to say yes, Robin. Right? Wasn't that the situation we had?
Well, I mean, I assume that they're always drunk, but like they are drunk quite a bit. That's true.
Let's bring my king. By the way, I prefer my bishop over his bishop. Ooh, I prefer that too. Actually, he can't stop rook d3, can he, lads? Oh, he can. Bishop d4.
I wouldn't date. Well, actually, no. I shouldn't say that. No, that's not true. This is a tough game. that Rolf is putting up. Rolfie.
It's a tough game, Robin,
Rolfster,
but
pal.
it's a lost position, I think. It's close to
Yeah,
lost.
now it looks lost. Now it looks like he's losing more.
Good game,
Actually,
Rolf.
I'm not sure that final position is lost.
No, I can't take that pawn yet, but what are you gonna play?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's not a good position,
Rook
but
here. But
might
what are you it's hard to find the move, right?
it's hard to find a move. Yeah,
Because I can play bishop c6, bishop d5, and torture.
yeah, it's not a pleasant position.
But yeah, game Wolf, one of the you played better than most people today. Guys, I need some more challenges. I don't know where my challenges went again. Why is Eric wearing a suit? Because I was working at the car dealership earlier today. We've already established that.
Where he asked the girl out on a date who now is too busy cooking her meals for tomorrow. That's why she canceled. Okay, this conversation got a little bit carried away.
Robin, would you like to... No, you're enjoying the seat. Okay, can somebody send me a challenge again? I don't know why they keep this...
Robin van Kampen is a Starbucks barista. It's expected for him to like girls that smoke cigars.
Good luck,
No,
Isaac.
not cigars, that's not true. That was a quick... Oh, no, you're playing.
My screen got messed up.
I'm so mean. Eric is dressed for Halloween.
Yeah, good numbers, guys. You guys remember? Oh, we got a Tara shirt. Robin and I both follow. You can follow both of us on Twitter, as you see below the screen, or see us in the CHESSBRAH Twitch channel or YouTube. That's all you need to type in. Twitch.tv/CHESSBRAH, YouTube. Look up CHESSBRAH. We're active there. Besides our regular chess.com shows, and we like to answer questions and talk.
Guys, yeah, follow us on Twitter and don't start moving your pieces like back and forward, backward, whatever in the opening. If you're gonna play knight takes d5, then take on c3. It doesn't matter what white does. You can't just move it back. That's moving like that's really losing two moves. Knight takes d5, knight f6 back. You're spending a lot of time doing nothing.
I don't know what to do here.
Now white has two pawns in the center.
Yeah, but what do I do here?
And you're up in development.
But what do
And Eric is much better now because, well, I don't know, like maybe you could play ED, E5
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
what I was gonna do. But if he takes, sorry,
This is our last song.
How would I rate myself as a chess coach? -9?
Is Eric dressed up as a recently rejected male for Halloween?
Thank you very much. Feel nice.
Dude, this guy's pissing me off. Like, he should be watching the stream and following some advice because he's not developing his
Easy
pieces.
there. Easy there.
What's going on here?
I like the way he's playing.
I don't like it at all. This is not how we play in the CHESSBRAH cave. What were you playing after 97? Nothing.
I guess. No,
Yep.
Robin, his opening was strong. That's what I'm telling you. Play against Joe Baba. We would play him if he was.
I don't understand why I didn't go knight g5. I guess we'll never find out.
We'll never find out. It's a tough matchup for me. So I had to withdraw.
Eric is dressed as a salaryman. All he needs to do is the neck rope. Well, that's what happens when you're selling cars, my friend. selling cars, and online dating. It's the career man's life.
Okay, now you guys are gonna feel the full force.
Eric, I can't really tell, like, I'm gonna ask you because people in the chat are gonna troll me, but is LOL and LUL the same thing in American? Because in Dutch, the difference is very big. It's really big. Like, LUL would refer to genitals, and LOL would just be LOL. And I keep getting confused with this.
How many cars did I sell today?
Boiler Room Vienna.
By the way, guys, I'm playing really badly. I meant to play Czech first.
Shit. This was unbelievable. Don't.
Robin, Trump needs me in my team.
Ooh, Isaac!
Yeah, people are trolling. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, actually, Isaac got such a decent position after breaking every rule in the book. You didn't teach him a good lesson. Like, you're just gonna think he blundered his queen now.
Isaac!
Dude.
Bro!
Yeah, lol actually means fun in Dutch. It's not like, I always thought it's the same thing in English. I didn't know it's an abbreviation officially for a long time. But when you write it with a U, it also has its own specific meaning.
Guys, how was the Amsterdam Rainbow? It was fantastic, the Hadster. Thanks for asking.
Robin, do you study any special relativity in your degree? No, not really. I have a very general degree, so that really pisses me off. I don't like that. But I'll study finance. I mean, I like finance the most. Finance, and I like a couple of different types. Knowledge interests me. Hi, Own. Nice to see you, buddy.
We got a Swede here.
A Swede. Sweden is one of the countries I still have to visit, Eric. I haven't been.
Me too. I don't get any invitations there. Ever. Feels bad, man. What am I supposed to play here, Robin? Is it Knight H4 or Knight E5? Maybe Knight H4, D6. Knight E5 also looks okay. No, maybe not. Knight H4, D6.
No, technically speaking, you were supposed to play D4 before you went
Bishop G2, then I bring the knight back around.
That's my game against Erwin Lucky.
Yes,
yeah.
But I'm trying to avoid your game. Did
well
you win that game, Robin?
Well, I didn't win that game,
No,
but...
I believe it was a draw. It was a draw, and I'm looking to win.
Hey, why don't you figure it out yourself, pal?
I'm gonna
figure it out.
I'm gonna achieve a nice position.
Yeah, go on E5, Let's see how quickly your knight can get trapped on E5.
Do you want me to go knight E5? Okay.
Well, if you're ready to play C5 soon after.
Okay, I'm gonna go knight E5.
That could be. This could become very interesting. Like, you want to give your knight on E5 or something, because in Blitz I would play knight B8 very quickly here, and you're gonna play.
By the way, I had this game as black in Gibraltar. My opponent did it. It was bad, of course, and I did play knight B8, and I somehow messed up, and I had to win like a 6-hour game against Alejandro.
Alejandro.
So I'm gonna have to play F3 at some point.
Holy Avatar 88. Yeah, that happened a lot.
Yeah, we've been to Switzerland together. Lethbridge Chess.
Thank you, Gus WS. People are quoting some games of mine that I don't want to be reminded of.
It's a busy stream today. 555 people, Robin. What are your thoughts?
I love it. 555 it says here, so I like the symmetry there. 666 also, I mean, I know that also has some bad connotations, but I wouldn't mind seeing it, you know, in those last 5 minutes that we have.
Let's play d5. I'm gonna put my queen to d4. I hope he takes back once on c6, so I play queen d4, rook c1.
Tag them, you know, you might. Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Ooh, that's a freebie for me. Queen takes d6. Boo! Let's move my queen out of the way. Play rook d1. Now I want to pawn. I'm just gonna trade off material. This is an
Robin,
easy
are you
game
good
plan.
at math or geometry or something? No, not really.
I don't have to think at all. I'm threatening pawns on the board. Queen takes f5. Queen takes a7. I'm gonna play rook d1. Trade off. It's gonna be a smooth victory, I suspect. Queen g6. I'll play e3 to stop him from playing e3 himself. Threaten checkmate. And I'm getting ready to play queen g5.
Robin, anyone ever tell you look like Lady Gaga? No, but actually, I will take it as a compliment. I mean,
that's a fair comment. We have to.
Yeah, I mean, I like Lady Gaga. I don't know how about looking like her, but
Let's play h3. I don't know why. It feels like my king gets some space and I stop knight g4. I don't know. Just somehow. But I'm gonna
only
play
avatar. No, you're taking it too far now, pal.
Maybe b4, b5 as well. Like, get this bishop off. It's nice
I think I just confirmed that I'm part of Illuminati or something. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Queen g5. And now I'm forcing the queens off, or he has to put his queen on a passive square. Now
Do I have entrepreneurial themes? I don't know. Maybe.
So knight
Idea,
takes
but-
e4 is going to be played because that queen takes d8 in the end.
Little agent, behave yourself. But
Oh,
nice tactic there, Eric.
If h6, queen f5, g6, was that the issue?
No, I don't think there's an issue. Why finance? Oh, I just really don't like the rest.
Trade.
Exactly, trade stuff, trade assets.
Trade.
Ooh,
Machiavel.
it's getting expensive.
Robin, I'm gonna let you get the last game of the show.
Really?
Yeah. I'm giving you the honor.
Okay, let's do it. Super Dione is the only challenge I have open right now, so let's go. From Argentina. One of the countries where the CHESSBRAHs have,
We use that as a bunker.
yeah, we bunkered up there before. If Super Dione is, I think this challenge was out there for a while. So, new challenges, please, guys. Oh, they're coming in. Let's take someone that I haven't played yet. Sean J.
Penberthy.
Pemberthy.
He definitely sounds like a dangerous guy.
Yeah, sounds like he's ready. Oh, I almost
Sean
screamed.
J and Donald J, eh?
Sean J and Donald J, right, buddy?
Guys, this is the last game of this Monday evening CHESSBRAH show. If you guys liked it, give us a follow, check out our YouTube channel, or wait until our next show to try to beat us. Or if you're a male,
Come to our party.
come to our parties. Hope you guys had fun. This show will not be going on during the Chess World Championships, which is running from November 11th to the 29th. Otherwise, afterwards, back to regular programming.
Eric,
tomorrow,
if you were to sell me a car right now, which car would you sell me?
well, 1 second. If Robin plays in Title Tuesday tomorrow, I will donate $100. Okay, you have to play.
I could actually try and make it.
Yes, you have to play. You have to
What
play,
time
Robin.
is it?
Tomorrow, Title Tuesday. I'm coming to the late one. The early one is at 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. 7 p.m. your time. It's from
7 p.m. my time?
7 to 9. It's gonna be strong. Probably MVL, NACA, etc.
Yeah.
If I were to sell you a car, Robin, you look like the kind of guy to drive. I'd like to say one of those minis.
By the way, I want to just express
What would I
how
sell
nasty
you?
my last move was, because my
I
last
would
move
sell
was
you a
so
moped.
incredibly nasty.
I
Eric,
would
do you see what I'm doing?
Yes, but I would sell you a moped. Yes,
what?
Bishop H6. I would sell you a moped. A moped. I'd like you to drive around in a moped. I think that fits your character.
Well, I don't even know what a moped is. Is that some kind of family car?
Did you say family or feminist?
I don't know, one of the two.
It's not. You can't really fit family, I'd say. Let me see. Let me see how I can insult you with this question.
We're a family-friendly stream, Eric. Alrighty. I think that was the last game, Eric.
That's definitely the last game. Remember, guys, don't go anywhere. Amon Hamilton is up next with material odds, and he's going to be playing 2 hours of pretty much exhibition
Wicked
chess
chess.
games, giving odds.
Absolutely crazy chess with queens down and rooks up. Not a lot of rooks up. But make sure to stay tuned for Amon. He's coming at you with some good haircuts and some nice chess. We will be back with preview shows, so check the chess.com TV schedule, because we'll be back very soon.
Yeah.
We
Check
have
it
one
this
scheduled
week.
for Friday, probably earlier than that. And that's where you're gonna find out everything about Magnus versus Karyakin.
World Championship preview.
Yeah. Also, odds. People have been talking a lot about odds here in the chat. We will give you all those thoughts there, and we're gonna go through their childhood, through their careers, and their recent games, and so on. It's gonna be 3 episodes, so make sure to check that out, because you're gonna get all the information you need there to enjoy the match to the fullest. I really enjoyed doing it again, Eric, and I hope you guys don't forget about the CHESSBRAH Show. We're not gone forever. It's just a temporary break, and we'll be back once the match is over.
For sure, guys. Thanks for the energy today, though. The energy makes the show. We had great energy in the chat. It was fun to talk with you guys, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.